Hello, welcome to my Donkey Kong Country playthrough, let's play, and guess what? This is my second time re-recording this. Well, this is my first time re-recording this, actually, because the video was choppy in my first recording, and so I realized, oh wait, the screen on my emulator is too big, so my computer can't handle a Bandicam recording and doing an emulation at the same time. So, oh my god, it's just been, I've been so annoyed by this. If the video comes out choppy on this, I'm sorry. But, yeah, that's my file. So, I'm gonna have to restart. It's fine with that. Okay, this game is one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. I love this game to death. Alright. So, I love this game mainly because not only is it a visual marvel on the Super Nintendo, but it's just fun, like a lot of fun to play. I really love playing this game. I used to not. I'll explain why. Oh, our bananas are gone. Who took my banana? My banana. I need my banana. Banana nanama rama v5 from vama banana rana. Okay, never mind. But yeah, as I said before, I used to not like this game when I was younger. I think it's because I just didn't get it. I don't know, I just didn't like... I don't know why I didn't like it. I think I just thought it was too difficult. But yeah, I didn't like this game. And then, like, a year back, I just randomly decided, you know what? I'm gonna play me some Donkey Kong Country. And I started playing it. And, well, I fucking loved it. I mean, I read up about, like, research on this game, and, like, see how they did the effects. I mean, I already knew it was digitized, but I don't want to know how, like, how they got all these animation frames onto a Super Nintendo cart. And, how, like, how the animation for the characters was done is that Rareware, which is a company that it still exists, but their games kind of suck now. They're famous for doing games like Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Kazooie, this game right here, Star Fox Adventures, which is one of my personal favorites. I think I already mentioned Conker's Bad Fur Day. Perfect Dark, GoldenEye 007 for the Nintendo 64. Like, a lot of good games. But then Microsoft bought them in 2002, and then they just went down the toilet. They made games like Grab by the Ghoulies and Connect Sports. It's like go back to making your games. They did Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which obviously isn't that bad of a game, but really it's not the same as like the original Banjo-Kazooie games. Really, I mean, the original Banjo-Kazooie games were famous for being fun, collectathons, and like having the memorable characters like Banjo, like the bear, and Kazooie, the bird, and Gruntilda, the witch, Bottles, the whatever his name is, but the groundhog, Weasel. I mean, yeah, but with Connect Sports, all you have is your Xbox avatar doing your movements. It's like Connect Adventures, but Connect Adventures, I bet is bet is better than that. Yeah. This game, back to this game. This game has an amazing soundtrack by David Weiss, who literally he did the second game, and he did this, and he did Donkey Kong Country 2, and he also did, I think he did like a couple of Rare's NES games. I don't think he did Battletoads, but he might have. If he did, then good on him, because that game is an amazing soundtrack also. But I think he also did Slalom on the NES, which is another amazing game by Rareware. One of their earlier games. Rareware, you know what, this is gonna be the Rareware, like, talk about episode. Rareware was originally developing games on the C64 and MSX computers, I think. Or MSX or, ZX Spectrum, and they were known as Ultimate Play the Game. 64-bit, boy. What? Are they making fun of the Jaguar? The Atari Jaguar? I never knew that. All graphics and no gameplay. 32 meg? That would be more than 30 games in my day, and they'd be great games too. What? Back in my day, we used to have real gameplay. Oh, really? You know what's even worse? When you get to the end and you have to start again. A leap of faith is all it takes to find Winky in Barrel Canyon. Okay, just giving me hints now. All right. I never saw that they made a little reference to the Atari Jaguar, which was 64-bit, which is more advanced. Do the math. So that's the tagline for the Jaguar. Anyway, back to this game. How they did the graphics is they're all rendered on Silicon Graphics workstations, which were these. It was this brand new computer by a company known as SGI Incorporated, which is more well known for having their computers used in like visual effects industry for movies like Terminator 2, The Abyss, which Terminator 2 had the the T-1000, and then Abyss had the water tentacle. Like those effects still look good, like in my opinion. I think they still look pretty good for like 80s and 90s, because The Abyss was 1989. They were surprisingly both James Cameron films. But also, this game uses them, and the animations are all rendered on the computers, but then they take frames from the animations that they rendered on the computers, and they digitize them onto a Super Nintendo cartridge. And oh shit. And then they are I don't know. And they are then colored into the game and everything. It's like, it looks amazing. Like, this game is a masterpiece in my opinion. It is a wonder of like how they do this, how they do that, like how they get like these beautiful graphics on the Super Nintendo. Like how are they able to fit all of these like animations on here, like those frames of animations. It's amazing. This game is amazing. Tile Rumble. Hey, I completed it. If you alright, so right next to the name of the level, you'll see an exclamation point. That means I completed the level, which is a cool thing. Is really cool that they added that to let you know. Oh, shh. Man, don't that remind you of just going to the beach and playing with sand, or walking through an aquarium? Like, I swear, like, I bet if you go to an aquarium, they'll probably play this music. This is one of my favorite music tracks in any video game of all time. Like, really, like, this whole track is a marvel on the Super Nintendo, because, like, it's an audio marvel, because, literally, it's all, how Super Nintendo music works is that it's like lines of code, and the lines of code are outputted as sounds on the Super Nintendo sound chip. And the thing is, the Super Nintendo doesn't have that many like sound channels. Like, I think about like it's not 8, maybe more, maybe like 16, maybe 9. I don't know how many sound channels it has, but it doesn't have that many. But David Wise, like, oh my god, he somehow found a way to like have to make this out of not a lot of sound channels to go through, because each sound channel has a certain sound that's playing. So if you hear like that kind of noise, that continues on, and then you hear like a, so it'll be like something like that. There's a certain sound channel that's handling that sound. And what's so cool about it is that there is so many sounds going on during this whole song, and also the song's not being interrupted at all by the sounds of the game that they have to be played. Like, that's amazing. I don't know how he did it, but he did a damn good job, I can tell you that. He did a damn good job with the whole soundtrack, actually. Oh, one sec. Okay, but yeah, David Wise, damn good composer. So is Grant Kirkhope. Grant Kirkhope did the soundtrack soundtrack for Banjo-Kazooie, and I think he also did GoldenEye, which is an amazing N64 game. It's like it's a amazing. It's the granddaddy of multiplayer first-person shooters. Like in my opinion, because it's amazing that like it's just I don't know how to explain. I'm just stumbling my words right now, but it's an amazing game. Both like GoldenEye 007. Anyways, yeah, David Weiss, you're amazing, amazing musician, man. All right, okay, come on, come here. I just want to jump on. Well, fuck you then. Come on. I want to get up there. Yeah. Ah. All right. Yeah, I got my guy back. I got Donkey Kong back. Shit. Okay. Get that and that. They were blasting through this level faster than the speed of light. Well, I mean, but the speed of light can beat this game faster than I could. There we go. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Rareware, they also did another game on the N64 called Jet Force Gemini, which I've heard people say good things about, but I never really liked it. I mean, one of my favorite Rare games is Blast Corps, and my god, Blast Corps, well, shit. It's an amazing N64 game where you just destroy buildings. It also has an amazing soundtrack by I don't know who did the soundtrack for Blast Corps, but whoever did the soundtrack for it did a damn good job. I don't think it was David Weiss. If it is, then good job. If it wasn't, then well, whoever did do the soundtrack, good job. Because it's an amazing soundtrack. Okay. Okay, I need to focus on this because this has made me feel very annoyed, made me scream in anger before. This whole game's gonna make me scream in anger. You're gonna see episodes where I literally probably flip out. Aaron Hansen style. Well, I'm not gonna scream I want murder. I'm gonna be like fuck like that. Or say something nice, like try to calm myself down, like watch videos of kittens or something, I don't know. Okay. Alright, okay, Candy save point. Hi, I'm Candy Kong, and this is my... Hi, I'm like Candy Kong, and this is my save point. If you want to save your current game, jump into my spinning wheel. Jump into my spinning safe barrel. My hope. If you don't get why I'm laughing, well, let's just say I think that's a reference to the capital S, capital E, capital X. Okay. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this episode of Donkey Kong Country. If the footage was choppy, I'm sorry. If I clipped the audio when I said the F word earlier, I'm sorry. And, well, I just hope you enjoyed my commentary. Hope you enjoy my commentary on any episode. But, yeah, see you next episode. Bye-bye.